Hello, gorgeous souls. Welcome to this fabulous video all about your earth sign. Yes, your earth sign. We do not talk about earth enough in astrology, and so we're going to today. Welcome to my channel. My name is Dr. Heather of the Starseed Sanctuary. If you're new here, so glad that you joined us. Please take a minute and just hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with all of the magical content that I create. I am a professional astrologer, Starseed Galactic Origin Specialist, Akashic Records reader, and intuitive energy healer. I specialize in fixed star astrology and deep space astrology. But today we're going to be talking all about earth sign astrology and why your earth sign is so important as a light warrior in this era of the new spiritual warrior, because your earth sign is your grid worker mission, baby. So let's jump into it. Okay, so in this magical video, this earthy video, we're going to be talking about the earth in astrology, the symbolism of earth, how to find your earth sign, and decoding your earth sign in astrology. Your earth sign is your grid worker archetype. It's going to show you your grid worker mission and how to do that, as well as all 12 earth sign grid worker archetypes and missions, as well as ways to learn more. And just as a little disclaimer here, please note that any images that I'm using here today of Earth that are roundish or globe-ish in no way means I believe the Earth is round nor flat. It is a holographic projection of the entire omniverse that is encoded within your pineal gland or your third eye, and we can definitely talk more about that in another video. All right. So does anyone else raise your hand or comment below? Do you guys find that it's super weird that we don't talk more about Earth and astrology? Because I have always felt that way, which is why I include it in a lot of my readings and the work that I do in my Starseed Astrology course. I think it's important we weave it in because, hello, it's the planet we're living on, right? Currently. So, yeah, let me know in the comments if you think that's super weird. We don't ever talk about Earth and astrology. We're going to talk about it here. I've always thought that. So that's why I incorporated it. It's the planet we're on, and it can show us so much important information about our current Earth incarnation and other Earth lifetimes, including past and parallel Earth lifetimes, probably future too. So, what is the Earth in astrology? So the earth is ruled by good old Taurus, one of my faves. The element of earth in astrology is, well, the earth, duh. The astroglyph looks very similar to the lot of fortune, but this is the same astroglyph we use for the earth. It's a circle, which symbolizes the spirit, a horizontal line, which symbolizes the body, and a vertical line, which symbolizes the mind. So the earth in astrology is the spirit, body, mind, or the mind, body, spirit, all combined. And it is the same symbol as the lot of fortune. So you see the lot of fortune in your astrology chart, make sure you're, remembering that it's probably not the earth sign in there because they don't plug it into the free astrology software that much. So in the natal chart, your earth sign is the exact opposite placement of your sun sign by 180 degrees. Your earth sign represents your inner child, the duality and polarization between your sun and your earth sign that are needing balance. It also can show you by where it's placed in the house, where your house placement, and how by sign and aspects to ground, how you most easily, most successfully ground into the earth and manifest in the third dimension, and the general energy and archetypal expression of your past, parallel, and future earth incarnations. Now, in Starseed Astrology, which is my own wacky brand of astrology, the fixed star conjunctions to your earth sign represent your grid worker archetype, your grid worker mission, how you can help the planet ascend, and how you best ground higher dimensional energies into the earth. How you are really a bridge, as most of us starseeds and light workers are here to bridge the stars and the earth. We're here to, right, allow higher frequency energies to permeate through us and seed them into the ground and ground them into the ground, which means we have to be grounded in our bodies to do so, which is hard to do, which a lot of us don't like to do. but hey, we're working on it, right? All right, so some of the symbolism of the earth. So, Earth's evolutionary urge in astrology is to raise planetary consciousness, and it's all about plur, baby. Comment below if you're all about that plur. Peace, love, unity, and respect. Some key words of Earth in astrology are matter, heaviness, the terrestrial world, nature, manifestation, infinite creativity, stability, nourishment, fertility, the physical senses, and loyalty. And the deities of Earth, we have Gaia, the Greek, Terra, the Roman equivalent, Tara in Buddhism, Pachamama from the Andes, Prithvi in the Vedic traditions, Bhumi in the Hindu traditions, Hotu in Chinese, Joro in Norse, and of course, the chakra for our Earth is the Earth Star chakra, located just 6 to 12 inches below the feet. Your connection to the planet, to Mother Earth, to the inner Earth civilizations, as well as activation of Akashic records of your past, parallel, and future Earth lives, and planetary grid work. Earth has a lot of symbolism. Crystals of the earth, well, all of them, because all of these magical crystals that have been created here with the help of various different galactic DNA are amazing, especially green and brown ones for the earth. Flowers and plants, all of them. Animals, all of them, right? Music symbolizes of earth would be nature sounds, animal sounds, acoustic sound bowls, organic things. We're not talking about synthesized, right? Techno type of stuff. Places that symbolize the earth, well, kind of everywhere in nature, right? But especially forests, oceans, gardens, and parks. All right. So, decoding your earth sign in astrology, you find your earth sign by zodiac sign and degree by looking exactly 180 degrees opposite your sun sign. So, if you are an Aries sun, you are a Libra earth. If you are a Taurus sun, you are a Scorpio earth sign. Gemini sun, Sagittarius earth. Cancer sun, you're a Capricorn earth. Leo sun, you're an Aquarius earth sign. Virgo sun, you're a Pisces earth sign. Libra sun, you're an Aries earth sign. Scorpio sun, you're a Taurus earth sign. Sagittarius sun, you're a Gemini earth sign. Capricorn sun, you're a Cancer earth sign. Aquarius sun, you're a Leo earth sign. And Pisces sun, you are a Virgo earth sign. And then you want to find your earth sign house placement by looking at the opposite of your sun sign house placement. So if your natal sun is in the first house, your earth sign will be in the seventh. If your natal sun is in the second house, your earth sign will be in the eighth. Third house sun, you're a ninth house earth. Fourth house sun, you're a 10th house earth. Fifth house sun, you're an 11th house earth. Sixth house sun, you're a 12th house earth. Seventh house sun, you're a first house earth sign. Eighth house sun, your earth is in the second house. Ninth house sun, your earth is in the third. 10th house sun, your earth is in the fourth. 11th house sun, earth is in the fifth for you. And 12th house sun, that means your earth sign is in the sixth house. So now that you've figured out your earth sign by zodiac sign and house placement, drop it in the comments below and let me know, what is your earth sign? Love to hear from you guys. Okay, so your earth sign is many different things, but especially in Starseed Astrology and for all of you light warriors out there, your earth sign is your Gridworker archetype. It's your Gridworker mission. Okay, what the hell is grid work? So, planet Earth is a living, conscious being with her own chakras, her own portals, her own ley lines, her own magnetic field, all the different grids. And the planetary energetic grid of Earth is a body of consciously organic yet holographic geography that has this hidden map of the galaxies within the depths of the Earth. Earth's grid contains sacred geometries that define Earth consciousness. These are energies that move through the grids and living creatures like us. So doing grid work is like kind of doing acupuncture or for the meridians of Mother Earth for planetary ascension. It's helping the earth to heal, to ascend, and especially as star seeds and old souls, we're really bridging in a lot of higher dimensional frequencies and energies just by being here. So, your earth sign we know is your grid worker mission. Your earth sign is your grid worker archetype. Your earth sign also represents your inner child, as we're all children of Mother Earth during this lifetime. And Gaia really wants you to care for your little self, to have fun, to be playful, to connect more with the earth. There's many, many, many ways to facilitate grid work. And you've probably already done grid work without even knowing it throughout your lifetime. If you've ever hugged a tree, spent time in nature, planted a garden, returned crystals to the earth, the list goes on here. Each earth sign has a unique grid worker energy, which we're going to go over. So Aries, if this is your earth sign, Aries earth sign grid worker, you're a grid work warrior. You're unafraid to face a challenge head on, activating even the most challenging dormant earth grids with all the boldness, bravery, and spiritual warrior abilities that you have. You're likely to lead the way to specific places with strong fire energy and use the purifying alchemy of the rainbow flames, especially the red and orange flame, to their grid worker missions. These souls will be able to reactivate dormant grids on Mars as well, should they migrate there in this lifetime or the next. Taurus earth sign. This is the sensual grid worker. These souls are all about journeying to beautiful, relaxing, sexy locations where they can be creatively lazy with their grid work endeavors. Their grounded energy helps to stabilize the earth grids. They can really infuse chaotic areas with pleasure, with stability, with patience, with soothing love. And these souls have a very deep connection to the grids on Venus and may return to live in the Cloud City oasis there someday. Gemini earth sign grid workers, you are a grid work messenger. These souls actually communicate with Earth's grids, ley lines, and portals. They will talk to any and every energy center throughout the planet, the greater star system, about everything. Healing and activating grids, ley lines, meridians with powerful mantras, affirmations, and invocations. They don't like to take grid work too seriously and believe laughter is the best medicine to heal and awaken the grids to which they're called. These souls are also very skilled at telepathically communicating with planetary grids beyond the Earth. Cancer earth sign. If this is your earth sign, you are a nurturing grid worker. These souls intuitively, empathically enjoy nurturing Earth's grids back to optimal health, almost like you would care for a sick child or an animal, through this authentic emotional expression and connection with the grids. This water sign is ruled by the moon, which is all about our emotions and how we express them. And they're often drawn to portals and ley lines of Earth's grids near the oceans, rivers, lakes, and other bodies of waters that need their TLC. These souls have a strong connection to 55 Cancri, which is an exoplanet, also called Rho Cancri, the diamond planet in the Cancer star system. And they really infuse their grid work mission with diamond light code frequencies into the various different planetary grids. Leo earth sign. If Leo is your earth sign, you're a creative grid worker. These souls are very bold, bright individuals who know how to work with the solar grids, bridging Earth's home star, Solaris, aka the sun, and the land. They want to be seen, heard, and appreciated, sometimes even praised for their grid work efforts. So, filming it and posting it online helps them show their work and feel proud of their contribution to the planet. The warmth of the Leo earth signs can be seen in their creative flair, and they bring even to the mundane grid work sessions. And these souls are really channeling the plasma light code frequencies of the sun into the earth grids. Next up, we have Virgo earth sign. So if you're a Virgo earth sign, you are a grid work healer. You're a master grid work healer. And these souls seek alignment and are really excellent at providing deep healing for the areas of the earth grids that have endured trauma, war, strife, hardship, or violence of some kind. They're incredibly grounded and organized, craving and wanting to refine, analyze, and fix any grids, portals, or ley lines they can. They just want to make sure everyone, including themselves, is aligned with their best self. And these souls are very connected to Ursa Major and the healing energy of the utopian planet Leakish. They're wonderful soothers of the grids. Next up, we have Libra Earth sign. So if you're an Earth sign Libra person, you're a diplomatic grid worker. This is a big part of your grid worker mission. And Libras have a strong sense of justice. They seek harmony and peace in everyday life, as well as in their grid work missions. They don't want to disrupt the grids or create chaos, so they usually want to infuse balance into the areas of Earth they inhabit by floating from one beautiful location to another, like the social butterfly they are. Also ruled by Venus, they want everything to be beautiful and infused with love, which they're excellent at embodying and sharing with the grids. Scorpio Earth sign. These are the grid work alchemists. This is my grid work archetype. I love it. So Scorpios are ruled by Mars traditionally and Pluto in the modern astrology system. So combining action with deep transformational abilities to their grid work missions. On the outside, they can be a little mysterious, intriguing. On the inside, highly sensitive and psychic healers who embody the energy of the alchemist to a T, baby. Like the shapely attractor, this sign is all about electromagnetism, empowerment, and allure, and really alchemizing that into the grids of all kinds. Next up, we have Sagittarius Earth sign. This is the Gridwork Explorer. I feel like Sagittarius Earth sign Gridworker mission is maybe a little bit more of what many people think a gridworker is stereotypically. There's someone that's traveling internationally, physically to lots of different locations. And I will tell you, you do not need to leave your regional area. If you don't have the ability to travel, that's okay. You can do grid work anywhere. You can do it in your backyard. You can do it in the grocery store parking lot. You can do it at a forest or a local, regional park where your kids are playing. You don't have to travel to, Ibiza. You don't have to be traveling to Tibet. You don't have to be traveling to all of these different places. If you can do that and you want to do that, do it, baby. That's beautiful. But Sagittarius grid workers really kind of do have that travel bug and they need to go a little bit, maybe more than some of the other grid worker archetypes or grid worker missions are calling them to. Because Sagittarians love to explore. They love to try new things and meet new people. And they apply this to their grid work missions as they travel the planet or even just their local regional space. Ruled by Jupiter, the planet of abundance and luck, they prefer to have an abundance of life experiences and places visited rather than material items. They're fun, they're optimistic, and that uplifts the planetary grids that they visit. These souls are very connected to the great attractor and the galactic center, infusing their multidimensional frequency throughout the land, baby. Next up, we have Capricorn. If your earth sign is Capricorn, you're a structured grid worker. Ruled by Saturn, planet of discipline, Capricorns are very grounded, level headed, structured creatures. They believe in working smarter and harder, and they enjoy building a routine with their grid work missions that's both practical and reliable. They like to take charge and invest their time and energy into local and regional grids, often nearby mountains or even skyscrapers. And they're very action oriented, much like the Lyrans, with whom they feel deep resonance. Next up, we have Aquarius, earth sign. These are grid work mavericks. Aquarians are the humanitarians of the zodiac. They're ruled by Saturn in the traditional system and Uranus in modern astrology. And they're level headed and eccentric. They bring this electric spark to their grid work missions. They aren't afraid to try new and sometimes weird techniques that channel information from above into the grids. And these souls are beautiful messengers for the avian star families and often work in tandem with these galactic guides during their grid work journeys. And then last but certainly not least, we have Pisces earth sign. This is the grid work mystic. Pisces, the most intuitive, mystical, empathic sign of the zodiac, they're more in tune with their spiritual side, which makes sense because they're ruled by Neptune, the planet of creativity and dreams. Pisces brings empathy, meditation, and creative energy to life as they connect deeply with Earth's planetary grids. These souls are very in tune with the Pegasus star system and can see things from a higher perspective as they connect to the planet. They may even do grid work. I've seen and experienced this with a different Pisces earth sign people. They may even do grid work in their sleep, which sounds like what? Wild. How would you even be able to be doing grid work in your sleep? Well, they're doing it in the multidimensional way that a Pisces earth placement would. Use your imagination. In that astral projection, lucid dream channeling way. You can definitely check out that lucid dream channeling meditation I just made if you want to put that into motion tonight. All right. So that's it, you guys, for my earth sign astrology, your grid worker mission, your grid worker archetype based on your earth sign. If you would like to learn more, you can definitely check out my different offerings. I kind of have two different paths that a lot of people take when they work with me. Some people want to do more of the energy healing, learning how to clear entities off of you, learning how to do multidimensional grid work and timeline alchemy. That would be the quantum alchemy course. And if you're more interested in the Starseed astrology part of it, that would be my Starseed astrology course. So you can check out both of those below. And please let me know if you guys have questions, feedback. I always love hearing from you all in the comments. And thank you so much. Have fun out there doing some grid work. Even just, hey, baby, go hug a tree, you know? It's a beautiful time of year to do that. And wishing everyone a very happy and magical Earth Day. The earth is my turf, baby.